Here's 3 ways how AI can help you as a CEO stop feeling like you are micromanaging or having your employees feel like you're micromanaging them. AI is a great way that, if used properly, that CEOs can learn to let go in their business, so to speak. Micromanaging can become a major hindrance in a lot of companies, especially as they scale. CEOs have to learn how to let go a lot of times because they're so emotionally involved in their business and tied to their business. A lot of times CEOs struggle and find it hard to let go. And what I've learned is, and what a lot of CEOs who are forward thinking and using AI is, you can use AI to help you not micromanage and help you let go, but still maintain the visibility that you need in your business as a CEO. And here are the ways that AI helps with that. And I'm going to let you know here towards the end of the video of how you tie all this together and how you really use your current tools and AI to stop micromanaging as a CEO. So number one is just micromanaging your people and communication. And that's a big thing. Today with AI, you can have all your communication tools evaluated or give AI access to those tools, and they can help you understand what's happening in your company. For example, we have a marketing department here at my company at Exact IT, and I can go to that AI tool anytime I want and ask it what's happening next quarter with our marketing team. Like, what is their plan for the quarter? And as long as they're planning something and there's communication in our teams, in our email, in other places that we use to communicate, and we've given AI access to evaluate that, it should give me back an answer as to, hey, I'm seeing this, or this is what is being planned and what's being talked about. It can also come back to me and tell me, hey, I'm not really seeing anything, and that's an early warning sign that your team may not be planning properly, and you can get ahead of that with AI. The other big thing that this unlocks is it unlocks you as a leader to give your team the freedom and autonomy to do their jobs and not feel like they have somebody breathing down their neck all the time. So using AI to let go and not micromanage your people, but still have visibility on what's going on and what they're communicating about and what they're planning, is an advantage that CEOs can take advantage of right now with AI tools. The other thing I mentioned is you can use AI to predict when things are going to go wrong. And while you can use your communication tools for that, there's also ways that you can integrate AI with your other tools, like your CRM, your financial system, anything that you use that for selling or sales, your quoting systems. All these different systems can be tied into AI, or you can give AI some visibility, some way into the data that exists in these tools, and AI can evaluate these things in real time and tell you when things might be off. You can give it world-class numbers and benchmarks that you want it to follow, and when your business isn't meeting those, you can ask it, or you can have it send you notifications that tell you that your business is off track right now. And these are the early warning systems that you can put in place that would typically take an analyst weeks or months to figure out. AI can figure out in near real time today if you give it the right data and you connect it to the right tools in your business. This gives CEOs unlimited visibility on whether their business is in good health or whether things might break in a few days or a few weeks. The final thing here, number 3, is detect unusual behavior with AI. And this is a really key one, I think, for a lot of growing businesses out there. You invest a lot of time in your employees. You invest a lot of resources and money in their training and their growth and their skills. And we know that from time to time, employees tend to do things, maybe not on purpose, but maybe sometimes on purpose. We've seen it where groups of people or individuals have left companies, and in that process, they've stolen communications, they've taken files to either help them at their next job or maybe a company that they're starting to be your competitor. And you can use AI to detect all kinds of unusual behavior if you connect it to your tools. If you give it access to your teams, to your email, to your Slack, to the files that you have in a central location, AI can detect whether people are talking about stealing those files, using those files, or even see behavior that they're copying or deleting a lot of files. And AI can alert you, they can alert your IT team, they can alert your HR that this unusual behavior is occurring, and you can get ahead of this before it becomes a real problem for your business. So this is another way that we see AI being used today to detect unusual behavior inside your company so you can get ahead of it before it becomes a real problem for you and your company. So the way you tie all this together and the way that you use AI in this way to help you as a CEO grow your company and not feel like you're micromanaging it and giving you and having that culture of feeling like everything is micromanaging. We all know what that feels like. It feels like you're walking on eggshells all the time, and nobody wants to work in an environment where everybody feels like they're walking on eggshells. So we have to start to figure out how to use AI to make our workplaces better, and we do that by giving it access to all of our tools. That can be a challenge sometimes if your tools don't interface with the AI that you've selected. So if you're in Microsoft or you're in Google and you use ChatGPT as your main AI tool, you may find some challenges integrating those tools versus an AI tool when you're using, say, Copilot with Microsoft or Gemini with Google Workspace. Some of these decisions need to be looked at if you want to gain these efficiencies, and integration of these tools and the ease of integrating these tools are going to become a big factor for whether or not these tools can benefit you and your business at this time. So that's the big caveat I would say with all of this, is that you got to pick the right tools to make this happen. But if you do pick the right tools, or you're willing to change and move to the right tools, you can absolutely use AI to understand your business at a really deep level. It'll never feel like you're micromanaging your people, not 1 hour out of the day, any day of the week.